Hey, you're still here. Welcome back, you not mindless guy. Eat all the frosting you want. It's Game Wolf Plays Super Mario World. The Super Mario World Traveler, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the World. I guess I should rename it, if I do this one playthrough, to be like Hitchhiker's Guide to Super Mario Galaxy. That'd be an idea for a walkthrough name. Someone try that, please. So, I'm going to get off Yoshi for a second, and I will show you why. Because when I step on this Super Koopa, his flashing cape will drop a feather so that I may also have a cape for flying purposes. It's not going to be as special when I'm on Yoshi, but without Yoshi, there are some neat flying tricks you can do. Also, there are many levels which you can skip just by flying over them. So I'll save my ludicrous flying ability for later. If I've already done the level and I have to go in it again, like, I'll just fly over most of it and get to the point, basically. Let's go in here. Let me show you a neat little trick. So normally, the way you do this is you have to guess 3 in a row until you get the one up at the end. But for some reason, when I spin jump, and just after the height of my jump go down and next to the question block, it always registers as a circle. I don't know why it works this way. Also, you only have to do it twice for this row. For every row. Because then you pretty much guaranteed it. Well, I don't know why you'd leave the third one if you already have 2 of them right. There's no way you can screw it up. Unfortunately, that means I don't have Yoshi anymore. Because I can't fiddle with my cape. So, expecting that entirely, I knew there was a Yoshi right there. The football man chugged the baseballs. I guess sportsman is more apt. I should look up what his name is in Japanese. That might be more interesting. But yeah, there's lots of football themes. I mean, even the end is like a goalpost. Right? Now, I believe it, I don't know if I mentioned this, but on the map are red dots, which means there's more than one way to end a level. There's also levels that are not dots, which could also be this way. We'll get to those secret places soon enough. Like I said, I divvied these up in a certain way. My first auto-scroller, a Super Mario story. Welcome. I'm on my Yoshi, and I'm eating the bat with the Buzzy Beetle. Why? Because Yoshi has a sick appetite, and he likes to eat. 3 out of 5 stars! Watch as the cheese block goes up and down. I don't know why it's made of cheese, but it sounds like it's dangerously cheesy. 4 out of 5 cheese holes. What can I say? That block is just high enough for me to have to just take some effort into hitting it. So, like, unlike, you know, older Mario games where the coin block is always at a specific height, so they can hit it effectively. Sometimes these sometimes it be in awkward spots that it do be, that you can't immediately get your fix of the max coin. I see a green outline. What could it mean? So the swooper, tell him to stop swooping. Then eat a hard candy shell, man. And digest... Actually, what is the logic here? So Yoshi's like shitting out gold, and because Mario's ass is on Yoshi's ass, he permeates the coin within his being in order to gain life? Is that what's going on here? Is Mario a Full Metal Alchemist? Is Luigi going to be missing his body soon? Oh yeah, and if you're a 2-player, you would play as Luigi. Which, by the way, looks just like Mario. Unless you play the Japanese version. Then it doesn't just look like Mario. And this is usually the preferred look for when people are making hacks with Luigi in them. Just for distinguished reasons. Or, you know, they use the other sprites entirely. Which can happen. The arrow points the way. The arrow sign wouldn't lie to me, would it? Now it's time for a first instance of a bonus game.
Let me explain how it works. It works like this. So,
If you're familiar with tic-tac-toe, just match everything. There's 3 symbols, mushroom, flower, star. And each 3 in a row match will get you a 1-up. Which means the maximum possible is 8, because it counts them horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. Guess it's time to look for that secret exit. This will be my first secret exit. So, the way you can end levels is either a goalpost, sometimes a little tiny question ball, which is rare but can happen, and maybe another goalpost. You don't know, killing a boss, right? And then having a key with a keyhole. Usually my favorite way to exit a level. Because you have to find the artifact, then bring it to its place of choice, Do some... It's come to think of it, this adds to the Alice in Wonderland allegory to this game. At least that's what I think what we're going for. So this cheese block is flat enough to signal that's the way to go. That's how I know. Because I learned about these things before I had such things as the internet and looking at level maps. So when Yoshi eats a blue shell, he starts flying. Yep. And when Yoshi eats a key, you can bring it with him. Yeah, the shells have properties depending on what they are. So green one's nada, red one's fire, blue one's flying, and yellow one's this earthquake thing. Green Switch Palace. Whoop, there it is. And I blow my chance for 1-up. But who really cares? You just have a chance for a 1-up. That's it. Get out of here. Oh, so there's 4 switches. And the reason for that, it's yellow, green, red, blue. The reason for that is because the Super Famicom's controller, instead of having 2 pink and 2 purple buttons, it has a yellow, red, blue, and green buttons. I personally, I think I prefer that. If I had that option back then. Should color coordinate your button. And we do that now with our controllers, so I don't know why we didn't do it before in America. That was kind of weird. I think even the Gravis Ultrasound did that. Maybe. I mean the early controllers that go in IBM PCs, if you're wondering. So I've gone back to level 1 with my green switch in tow. I didn't actually need to do that. I could fly up to where I need to without them. But I just want to show you that with the green switch, your ability to get the secret is guaranteed. As long as you know how to run and run up walls. Which is cool because this implies that Mario came up with the potential for the loop-de-loop before Sonic, perhaps? Only just corner-wise? So, like Mario goes up a corner and Sonic turns it up a notch by going around in circles. Let's abandon the Yoshi again, because Mario is a terrible father and should not be allowed to have children. Didn't you see the way he treated Donkey Kong Jr.? He hates children! Don't ask about my conspiracy theories. They're silly. And also entirely fictional. So the Ghost House cutscene happens because if you brought Yoshi, it would not be allowed in either. To be fair, though, I think Yoshi's definitely afraid. And yet Luigi gets to go in. His character didn't diverge until a lot later from this game. The thing about Ghost Houses is they tend to be like puzzle levels. Kind of have to figure out what they're trying to do here. First thing you need to know is, don't go in there. Go in it again. Because now you're in the first instance of this thing. That's the trick, is there's actually 2 different areas that look exactly the same, except for the block doing something different. And also, you would see that there was nothing up there in the other iteration. Oh, but do you know there's a secret exit here, too? Yeah. Yeah, really. It's a sneaky one. I only knew about this because of a guy that's like, okay, we know of an easy way to save at any time. Just go to this ghost house and go up to the second floor. I thought they were referring to the thing with the vine. No. That's not it. We're gonna fly up, baby. Now you're on your way. How cool is this shit? Not only is there a whole way to bypass the entire level, there's also a second array of ghosts up there. Or Boos, or Teresa's, as named after someone's coworker who is shy but then scary, you know, like a ghost. Yeah, I don't know how the exit for the ghost house looks exactly like the other exit for the ghost house, but you know, just go with it, okay? I didn't make the rules. I just play by them sometimes. Ha. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go into this top secret area. This, like Yoshi's house, is not really a stage. You can just go in and out of it. You come here for power-ups, so if you're feeling peckish for some power, come back here. I've not needed to do this all game, however. I will show it off once, though. Just to tell you that it's not an actual level. It's also weird in that it just kind of shows up on the ground instead of just being part of a path. Making it an aberration of the level design. Next time I'll go in a donut secret one. And I'll be in the donut hole for her pleasure. Goodbye.